If you're over 60, there's one bedtime habit that could be silently raising your risk of a stroke. No pain, no warning signs. You go to sleep feeling fine, and wake up unable to speak, move, or even recognize your loved ones. I've seen this one behavior done night after night turn into a silent threat, and it's something many seniors believe is actually helping their health. But it's not. And today, I want to show you why. If health matters to you or someone you love, hit that like button and subscribe to Health Check for science-backed advice made especially for older adults. Let me ask you something. Do you take your blood pressure medication at night? Millions of older adults do, either because they forget in the morning or because someone once said it's better before bed. But here is what most people don't know. Taking certain blood pressure medications at night, especially in older adults, can dangerously lower your pressure while you sleep. And that drop in pressure, it may seem harmless, but for your brain, it can mean disaster. Let me tell you about Mrs. Sarah Johnson, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Florida. She was vibrant, sharp as a tack, and managed her high blood pressure religiously. She took her medication every night, right before bed, just like her doctor suggested years ago. Then, one morning, her husband couldn't wake her up. When she finally came to, her speech was slurred, and she couldn't move the right side of her body. She'd suffered a stroke in her sleep. When we reviewed her case, everything seemed normal. No new medications, no changes in diet. But then we spotted it. Her blood pressure had plummeted dangerously low during the night. Her brain wasn't getting the oxygen it needed while she slept. The result? A devastating stroke. One that could have been prevented. Your blood pressure naturally dips during sleep. That's normal. But when you take certain antihypertensives at night, especially ACE inhibitors or beta blockers, it can exaggerate that dip. In younger people, this isn't usually a problem. But in older adults, whose arteries are already less flexible and more fragile, a dramatic drop in blood pressure can severely restrict blood flow to the brain. This isn't just theory. The Hygia chronotherapy trial in Europe initially suggested that bedtime dosing of some medications could reduce cardiovascular risk. But here, that's the kicker. That study was retracted in 2022 due to serious concerns about data manipulation. Since then, many neurologists and cardiologists are urging caution, especially for older adults. And here's something else that should make you sit up and take notice. Low nighttime blood pressure has been linked to a higher risk of silent cerebral infarcts, tiny strokes that accumulate over time and can lead to memory loss or even vascular dementia. So the very pill you thought was protecting your heart could be putting your brain in serious danger if taken at the wrong time. Let me share another real case that haunts me to this day. Mr. Robert Collins, 79, from Arizona, had been doing everything by the book. He ate a heart-healthy diet, took daily walks, and followed his medication regimen to the letter, including his blood pressure pill at bedtime. One night, he didn't wake up. His son found him the next morning alive, but completely unresponsive. The cause? A severe nighttime stroke caused by hyperperfusion, critically low blood flow to the brain. Once again, his blood pressure had dropped to dangerous levels while he slept. Here's what breaks my heart. Robert thought he was being proactive. He was doing what he believed was best for his health. But no one had warned him about the risk of overlowering his blood pressure overnight. And he's far from alone in this dangerous misconception. So what can you do to protect yourself or your loved ones? Here are 3 critical steps every senior should take. Step 1. Talk to your doctor about medication timing. Not all blood pressure medications are created equal. Some are better taken in the morning, while others may be okay at night. Your doctor can help personalize your schedule based on your specific health profile and the medications you're retaking. Step 2. Monitor your nighttime blood pressure. Invest in a wrist-based or arm cuff that can measure your blood pressure while you sleep. This can help identify dangerous dips early, before they lead to a catastrophic event. Step 3. Focus on food and lifestyle changes during the day. Eating potassium-rich foods like bananas, spinach, and sweet potatoes. Managing stress effectively and reducing sodium intake are more powerful long-term strategies than medication timing alone. Instead of relying solely on pills at night, here's a better way to prepare your brain for sleep. Drink a glass of room temperature water before bed to support healthy circulation. Avoid salty or sugary snacks after 8 p.m. Dim your lights and limit blue light exposure at least 1 hour before sleep. Practice gentle deep breathing exercises or a short meditation, and take your essential medications as directed. Ideally in the morning, unless specifically advised otherwise by your healthcare provider. You don't need to live in fear of your medication, but you do need to respect its timing and effects. At this stage of life, every decision carries more weight, especially what you do in the hours before bed. If you've ever taken your blood pressure meds at night without giving it a second thought, let this be your wake-up call. Awareness is the best medicine, and knowledge is the most powerful prescription you can give your future self. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever taken blood pressure medications at night? Type yes in the comments if you have, or morning if you take them early in the day. If this video made you think twice about your medication routine, give it a like. It helps others find this potentially life-saving information. And don't forget to subscribe to Health Check so we can keep learning, growing, and staying sharp together. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and you're never too old to take back control of your health. Stay wise, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.